month or so, nothing else matters. This is simply the tournament in world football. It has been a long 4 years, so many aspirations, but there can only be one winner. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening. Gordon! Oh, split-second reaction.
Gordon really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Hall. Gordon! And he's managed to get free. Hall. And he's there to clear it. Sucic. Modric. Modric shifted upfield. He's got away. Gordon. Chaleta Shah does really well to win the ball there. Pasalic. And it's Jakic. Pasalic. Bellingham. Jones. Jones forwards and with intent. James. James drives forward on the overlap. Orsic, too strong for his opponent there. Kovacic. Sosa. Kovacic. Vardiol. Aim forwards. It's a pretty loose pass. James. James. He has found a way through. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Sousa. Jones does really well there, strong defending. And it's Kane. Foden. He's found a way through. Cleared away. Kovacic. Sucic. Sosa. Orsic. Sucic. And here's Kramaric. Foden. And it's Kane. Looking here to chip it through. Vardiol can get it clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bellingham. Chance! Kovacic. Pasalic. And it's Sousa. Orsic. And here's Kramaric. He's gone for goal! And that's off target.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Jones. Bellingham. Bellingham gently done. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Jakic. And it's played forward. Colwell. Hall. Rice. Gordon. Jones. Jakic. Pasalic. Gordon. Hall. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Gordon, and here's shot goal! And the ball's come loose here. Gets it away. Played in deep. That has been knocked clear. Kramaric. Sucic. Orsic. Good play on the left-hand side here. Orsic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Kane. Bellingham. That is good strength. He's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So, a breakthrough already. Sucic moved on forwards. England have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear, and they've backed them up.
Foden, now he's got space here. He's shifting through the gate, and the shot! Modric. England out in front with an early advantage. Kramaric. Orsic. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's going to go a long way. Modric. Kovacic. Out to the left it goes. Oh, shooting chance! Bellingham. Bellingham spread out to the left. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He thumps it clear. Orsic was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Kramaric, played out to the right. Pasalic. It'll be a throw-in. Kramaric, decent chance! Right back into it. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he's there to clear it. And it's Hall. That's very neat. The ball goes in. And he's heaved it away. Cole will have it back and can go again. Jones. Foden. Chaleta Shah. Orsic. Gordon. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now that's well seen too. Chaleta Shah. Kovacic. Modric. Kovacic. Chaleta Shah. Jakic. Chaleta Shah. Modric. Out to the right. Pasalic. Could be a throw-in. England do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Gordon. Gordon played out to the left flank. Always onto this. That's an excellent interception. Hall is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's Kramaric! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Colwill. Bellingham. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vardiol. That's really well manoeuvred. Modric. Vardiol. Sucic. Sucic chooses to go cross-field. Bellingham. Foden. Well timed, excellent interception. Vardiol. Sucic. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hall. Bellingham. Hall. Bellingham. And it's Hall. Hall. Cross into the box. He's dealt with that well. James. Now who's going to be first to this? And claimed it back swiftly. Kramaric. Now it's Pasalic. He can run onto that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pickford, long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Bellingham. Hall. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Jakic. Modric. Jakic. Modric. Succumbs to the pressure. Gordon. Colwill. Gordon. Short changes him with that pass. Sucic. Moved on forwards. Hall. Swings it across. That has been knocked clear. Hall. Gordon. Vardiol gets good distance on it. Sucic. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's Kovacic. Modric. Kovacic. Cross goes in there. And out it comes again. That's a little off target. That's good play. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Pasalic. Aimed in towards the centre. Now it's Pasalic. James gets it away. Foden. Now it's Orsic. Sousa. That'll be a throw. Foden. James. Foden. Jones. Oh, good spread. Sucic. Sousa. Sucic. Sousa. Orsic looking to run onto it. Rice. Bellingham. Colwill shifted upfield. And it's Hall. Gordon. Over to the left. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Jones. Now it's Foden. Foden laid out towards the right wing. Hit into, climbs up big! Danger averted for now. Modric. Kramaric. Kramaric! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kramaric is offering a wry smile there.
Gehi tries to clear. Now it's Pasalic. Pasalic. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Jakic. Pasalic. Modric. Calmly anticipates. James looks to the other side. Hall. Colwell. Bellingham. Hall. Colwell. Jones. Great ball if he can get there. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Jones. So much time and space here. Might be Kane with a shot! Goal, England! And they're back in front. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. England get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nice control. And here's Kovacic. Jones, aim forwards. He is through here. And it's Kane. Kane gently done. Chaleta Shah, and it's played forward. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Gordon. Hall. Oh, that's a nice ball. And it's hoisted clear.
Great defending, he just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Rice. Jones, gently done. And it's James. It's a good foot in there. Orsic proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Croatia going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Jakic. And he goes cross-field. Kramaric played out to the left flank. Time to deliver. Kovacic. Pickford gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Now it's Kane. Gordon chips it through. Jones. It's a good run down the right. He's having a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Guardiola forwards and with intent. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Kane. Played into space. Well read. And the danger is averted. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Guardiola. That's really well manoeuvred. Modric. Sucic. Now he's off and running. Bellingham shifted upfield. Can he latch onto this? Ah, such a clever touch. What about this cross? Kramaric. Bellingham cuts out the pass. James. And it's Jones. Now it's Foden. Foden, oh, good spread. Deftly away. Yehi. Now this could be a chance. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bellingham. Hall. Plays it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Pasalic. He's shifting. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
CROATIA, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
James, head over towards the opposite flank. Hall goes on a charge down the left. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pasalic. Jakic. Modric. Gordon. And they can counter here. And it's Bellingham. Guardiola cuts it out. And it's half-time here. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Sucic. Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Bellingham. And it's Hall. Rice. Kane. Jones. Played out to the right. Cross deflected behind for a corner. sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Sosa.
Orsic.
Vadio.
Moved on forwards. Colwell. Gordon. Great work on the overlap. Hall. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Oh, smashing header! Defending of the desperate variety.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And it's Kane. Kane spread out to the left. Gordon could try cutting inside here. Well, the clearance is short. Now it's Bellingham. Shapes to shoot! And that would have been some goal.
Bellingham certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Guardiola gets rid without sophistication. Orsic. Sosa. Sucic. Sosa. Kramaric. Sosa. Can he get onto this? James gets over and intercepts. Sosa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
James, that's an imaginative pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vardiol. Aim forwards. Croatia can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. James. Jones. Kovacic. Vardiol. Sosa. Kovacic. Cuts out of the supply. Chants. Now it's Kane. Kane played through into space. Gordon. Brilliantly cut out. He can get that clear. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's a good run down the left. Hall pings in across. And that has been cleared. And here's Bellingham. And it's Jones. Kramaric. Sucic. Kovacic. Pasalic, who's set up one goal so far. Chants. Kovacic gently done. Colwell, and it's played forward. Hall. Gordon. Bellingham. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Jakic. And it's Sosa. And here's Sucic. Sucic. Orsic. There's the shot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
He overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Time for a change in personnel. James. Foden. Kane is being harried and hassled.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
And it's James. Now it's Foden. He's in space and looking for options. Plenty waiting in the middle. Jones. Here's Foden. Rice. It's run loose here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Piazza. Rice shifted upfield. Hall. Gordon. Looking for a decent ball in. Jakic did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Played into space out wide. Foden. Pass has gone astray. Vardiol. Kovacic. Pasalic. Modric. Kovacic. Bellingham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Done delicately. Well played. That snuffed out the danger. He's got away. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Croatia making consecutive changes here. It's a mighty effort! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
England are 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Plays it through. Pickford deals with that nice and simple. Jakic. Out to the left it goes. Rice. Hall gently done. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Gordon. Bellingham. Colwell. Moved on forwards. That's a throw. Played towards the other side. Hall. Hall. Kovacic. And it's Kovacic. Now it's Piazza. Tries a shot! He scored! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
It's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Look at the way that back line is coming under serious pressure. High pressing that's being applied with real pace too.
Yeah, can see that.
One straight pass, that might be all they need here.
Gehi. James. Gehi forwards and with intent. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pasalic. Pasalic looking to get on the end of this. Hall has got himself a free kick. Belling. Colwell. Hall. Rice. Belling. Colwell, and he goes cross-field. Now it's Foden. Gordon. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, easy pickings there. James. And here's Foden. And here's Kane. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Can get it clear. And here's Gordon. Gehi. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! And it's Belling. Gordon. He's found a way through. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Chaleta Shah gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
That is a brilliant interception. Kramaric. Gehi gets across to intercept that. Colwell. Belling. Gordon. Hall. Very nicely done. Now it's Gordon. Can he deliver? He's there to get rid. Kovacic. Pasalic. Modric. Vardiol. Aim forwards. Now it's Pasalic. And here's Kramaric. has a look out. Pasalic! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Croatia have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Belling. Colwell. Hall. Colwell. Belling. Colwell. Hall. Rice. Belling. Colwell shifted upfield. Hall. Gordon. Bellingham tries to dink it through. Face to... and the shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Pasalic. Pasalic played out to the left flank. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Bellingham. Oh, it's come loose. Jones. Rice. James. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. James is flagged offside. Rice. Colwell. Kovacic. Modric. That has been knocked clear. Could be danger. Real chance! Really well taken goal. Do not write them off. Back they come.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kovacic wins the duel this time. Modric. Jakic. Modric. Now it's Kramaric. Out to the right.
Croatia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Pasalic with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Kane. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham spread out to the left. Kovacic tries to clear. England have reclaimed it. And it's Rice. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That has found him in acres of space.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
There are a few waiting for it.
Croatia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Jakic. That is lovely. Now it's Pasalic. Now it's Pasalic. Hangs in across.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Kovacic. Modric. Piazza. Sosa. Kramaric. Gehi makes the interception.
Croatia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Foden. Here comes the cross. That was very necessary.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's managed to get free.
Croatia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Piazza! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Piazza fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
James, gently done.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, well measured.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he welcomes it in. Foden takes a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's played forward. Kramaric. Pasalic. Pasalic. Piazza! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. 5 minutes left on the clock. Pasalic. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Belling. Thinks one through. Shah can get it clear. And the changes then in quick succession.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now then, the ball's come loose. Burn going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now it's Bellingham. England have a free kick. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full.
England really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And they've got rid. Burn.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Rice. Henderson chooses to go cross-field.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Modric. Kovacic. Kramaric. Piazza. And it's Pasalic.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Gehi. Jordan Henderson. Gehi played over towards the opposite flank. And he decides to cross it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Back in once. Up he goes! It's anyone's ball now.
England really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Deep into stoppage time. Gehi forwards and with intent. Piazza. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Shah. Quality ball. Pasalic. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, nice touch. Over to the left. Ball swung in. Bellingham shifted upfield. Rice. Colwill looks to the other side. James. Jordan Henderson. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gordon! Decent hit and on target. He's going to be disappointed with that. James. Jordan Henderson. Burn. Gordon. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Jordan Henderson. James. Chants! Goal! 10 minutes
England, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in.
So that's it. It is all over. England starting here with a draw, a glass half empty or half full. You be the judge. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It could have been both better or worse, so a draw will be a happy compromise, I think, to open their group account. It always helps to have something to build on, and I think this will do nicely.
So there it is, ladies and gentlemen.